Episode 30, Atlee, of the Tom and Brent Storytime Season 2, and now upon us, Atlee. In the last episode, Atlee, Dodor was very busy, Atlee, of course, in episode 29. But today, in episode 30, Atlee, we heard about Percy and the Runaway, and also about Percy and Harold. So hop on board. Percy, the Runaway. Henry, Gordon, and James were shut up in the shed for several days. At last, their topman had opened the shed. "I hope you are sorry," he said sternly, "and I understand you are not important after all. Thomas, Edward, and Percy have worked the line very nicely. I I need a change, Ally, and I will let you out if you promise to be good." "Yes, sir," said the three engine. "Good. We will. That's right. Please remember that this dusting must stop." Give me a minute. He told Edward and Tom and Percy that they can go and play on the rant line for a few days. They ran off happily and found Annie and Clarabelle at the junction. The two coasters were pleased to see Tom again. He took them he took them for a run, and at once Edward and Percy were playing with the rate car. "Stop, stop!" they screamed at the rate car. They were put into their proper sign, but the two engine outlets just laughed and went on sunshine. Charlie and the car outlet were nearly agreeing. Next, Edward took the empty freight car to the quarry alley where Percy was left alone. Percy didn't mind a bit, alley. He liked watching train alley be cheeky to the engine. "Hurly, hurly," when he called to them. Gordon, Henry, and James were very cross. After a while, he took the freight car over the main line and into the other side alley. And when they night in the hand, he ran to the main line again, waved with a gentleman and set the point so he can cross back to the yard. Edward warned Percy, "Be careful on the main line, whistle to tell the gentleman that you are there." But Percy didn't remember to whistle to the gentleman alley, but he was so busy he forgot about Percy alley. Bell rang in the Dinobot, and the gentleman answered, saying the line was clear and sent the signal to the next train. Percy waited and waited, but the point weren't still against him. He looked along the main line, racing toward him with Gordon with the threat. "Peep, peep," Percy whistled in a horror. "Hoop, hoop, hoop," whistled Gordon, and the driver shut off steam and applied the brake. Percy's driver turned on full steam. "Back, Percy, back!" he groaned. But Percy's wheels wouldn't turn quickly. Gordon was coming so fast that he shrieked and he couldn't stop and his eyes shut. Percy waited for a crack, and the driver and fireman jumped out. "Oh!" growled Gordon. "Get out of my way!" Percy opened his eyes, and Gordon had stopped when Percy buffered with Jim from his own. But Percy had begun to move. "I won't stay here. I'll run away," he puffed. And he would soon clear Outley from the station, and running fast as he could, he wandered through Edward Station, whistling loudly and brightly, and he ran right up Gordon Hill without stopping. He was tired, and he wanted to stop, but he couldn't. He had no driver to shut off steam and to apply the brake. I still have to run. My wheel'll be worn out, he thought. Sadly, oh dear. I wanna stop, he puffed. Tiley tore away. He packed another sentinel box, and he knew just what he wanted. Little Percy called his gentleman trailing. He set the point, and Percy puffed away into the night empty sighing, ending in a big bank of earth. Percy was tired now. He went. I wanna stop. I wanna stop, he puffed. Thankfully, the banking of earth went in the mud. Never mind, Percy, said the workmen as they dug him out. You should have a drink and some coal, and then you'll feel better. Percy, Gordon arrived. Well done, Percy. You started quickly, you stopped in a nasty accident. I'm sorry I was cheeky, said Percy Alley. You require to stop. Percy, now working into the yard, and finding coasted out late in train, he still cheeky because that forklift engine, but he always most careful when he goes on the main line. But wait, there's more to the story. Percy and Harold. Percy worked hard at the harbor alley, and Toby helped, but sometimes load and stone were too heavy, and Percy had to bet them for himself. There was a wooden footing of great cars along the quarry when the workmen needed the stone for the construction. An airport was close by, and Percy heard a plane zooming over all day. The noisiest one was a helicopter with over buzzing like angry birds. Annoying thing, said Percy. Why can't it go buzz somewhere else? One day, Percy stopped near the airport and the helicopter was standing quite closer. Hello, said Percy. Who are you? I'm Harold. Who are you? I'm Percy. What really big arms you got? They're night arms, said Harold. I can I can hover like a bird. Do you wish you can hover? Certainly not. I like my rail, thank you. I think railways are slow, said Harold, and the boy. I They are not mighty to quite a day. He whistling and an arm buzzed away. Percy found Toby at the top station, regular rate car. I say, Toby, he butts out, that Harold, that stuck up whirlybird thing, sent him low and out of date. Just let him wait. I'll show him. Percy. Percy clevered his card and started off, still fluently. Soon above the clearing up of the rate car, they heard a violent buzzing. Percy, repeated the driver. There's Harold. He not far ahead. Let race him. Yet, let. Said the Percy excitedly, quickly gathering, bidding and it off the line, down the line. The guard warned at the guard blackened the tea and Humphrey. He had to put the other captain and the great band Lachlan. As he read it down in uniform, he wiped up the mat alley when he had ran to the front platform. Percy was puffing along the great car gleaming and sailing. When the great band was rolling, pattering like a ship at sea. Well, ding dong living, said the guard. There he saw with Harold buzzing along under to him. Go for it, Percy, he yelled. You're gaining on him. Percy had never been allowed to run at that before. He was having a time of his life. Hurry, hurry, he panted the great car. We don't want to, they grumbled. But it was no use. Percy was making along and flying wheel. Harold was high aside the fireman, showing a dear light. When the driver was so excited, he can hardly keep still. Well done, Percy. You're gaining on him. We're puffing along. Good boy, good boy. Far ahead outly, a little worn outly at the quarry near. Sergeant Dean whistled Brake, conductor, please. Using Percy braking, the driver carefully checked the train long speed, and they rolled under the main line smoothly into the quarry. Oh dear, groaned Percy. We sure lost. The fireman groaned up to the cab roof. We won, we won, he shouted, nearly off, sailing off. Nine. Harold still hovering. He is looking for a plate to land. Listen, boy, the fireman called. Here's a song for Percy. The helicopter, the Percy, if you're low. You're way out of date and nothing you to know. But Percy in a great car to beat the trip the record time and we beat the helicopter on the old branch line. The driver and guard soon carried the tune, and Dizzaroo, the workman on the quarry, Percy loved it. Oh, thank you, he said. I like the lat line all. The end. Mm-hmm. Well, Percy and Harold didn't know what they were doing, of course, but it was a great at all time. Now, what will happen in episode